Okay, so in these Reaper paints, you take the pot out and you dip right out of the pot. Very reminiscent of old Testors paints. Some of you younger kids probably don't even know what the heck I'm talking about, but Testors model paint, a lot of us old timers started with that. Acrylic paints were not as good back then. They may have been, but a lot of us miniature painters didn't know about it. It wasn't really until Games Workshop made an acrylic paint line that it really got popular and better acrylics started showing up for painting miniatures. I could be wrong though, because you know, I don't know everything, so somebody older than me might be watching this and saying, incorrect, it was actually Ralph Arthur or something like that. I don't know. That's just when I started to notice the use of acrylics. So I'm going to go ahead and paint this, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, again, while that gold's drying, I'm going to go ahead and revisit these bags, and I'm going to paint over most of the high areas with the Games Workshop Catachan green. That's what I'm using this time. So there we have it. Yep. Okay. I can't really see this one over the camera. There we go. Okay, so now you see how I do that. And these, you know, I'm going to just jump right back over to the other one, because these are really concealed on this model. We don't have to do a whole lot to them. So I'm going to go ahead and give them their final layer, and if it mixes in with the wet Catachan green, fine. We'll get a little free wet blend out of it. But I'm going to use Gretchen green from the foundation paint again. I'm going to wipe most of it off of my brush so I can just give it a quick highlight. Okay, just kind of get the most highest spots of this. Oop, almost forgot to wipe it off there. Okay, let's see. And that's a better focus. Okay, so you can see what I've done with the bags. Okay, back to the helmet on the ground. Now, I'm not really going to spend too much time on that because it's really an extra, and we really want to make it pop without spending time on it. So we're going to leave a lot of the black on it, and I'm just going to take chainmail again from Games Workshop, and I'm just going to simply take my fine detail brush and just paint all the areas that are metal that are kind of hanging out there. Okay. And we'll flip it over to the back. Nope, nothing showing. And then we're gonna go ahead and go with the traditional, like, blue and white. You know, red and white would be fine too, but if we look at our miniature here, we got a ton of red and white already, and we want this victim on the ground, or what's left of him, to be definitely from a different color scheme altogether. So I'm going to take medium blue from Vallejo Model Color. Okay. And I'm just going to paint every other one of these folds in the helmet there. Just every other one. Okay, because we're not going to spend a lot of time on this. Now, he's got some overlapping tassel hanging down on the top of the helmet there, so I got that right here. Okay, and now we're gonna come to the back side of the helmet, and there are just like a bundle of these tassels. So again, I'm gonna try to just get like every other one. It's sort of a jumbled mess of tassels, hard to tell what's what. And then so there you have the blue, and now I'm just simply going to go through and I'm going to use where is that color? I'm going to use Americana Warm White. This is a good a paint, but you have to add water to it. You have to. It's very thick, and that's one of the reasons I like to use the lighter colors from it. Sucks through the airbrush, kind of sucks for painting large areas of the model, and but as far as a cheap paint goes, it's the best out there. I mean, if you're going to a Michaels or something, that's for painting miniatures anyway. It's the best paint for that. And so we're going to paint every other tassel, the tassels that are left, or ribbons that are left that are not blue, we will paint white. And then just to make it look like this Empire guy or Bretonian guy, whichever the case may be, had a very bad day, we will give it the same wash that we gave the sand on the ground, so that it kind of fits in. So then we have that. Now I'll take the Bowl Red wash, and I'll put it on the gold. Just to bring out some of the details in that lion.